Okay, so Sagittarius, this is your reading for mid-April through the end of April, basically next week and on. I will list the timestamps of where the oracle messages will be this time. If you want to look at the oracle reading first, I will link the timestamp below in the description box, and feel free to skip around as you please. So let's get started. We're doing a 7-card spread today about you and the person that you're with right now. This is mainly for people who already have a relationship, an established relationship with someone. So even if this is for singles, you can still look at it as a way of a kind of a secret message, or what your secret feelings are for the other person, vice versa. And again, if we read the first column here versus the second column, and the heart of the matter is in the center, or the central issue is in the center, it's fine if you find it, one side resonates more than the other side. So I pulled the 2 astrology heavenly bodies astrology cards first for representation. These aren't oracles, they're just for your reference. This is kind of the overall theme for Sagittarius today. So it says optimism, exploration, freedom, that's you. And then the other one is house 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. So if you have any of your planets in the 5th house, especially if you are a Sagittarius and you have, either Jupiter in 5th house. So the first issue at hand is the Magician in reverse, major arcana. So there should, it sounds like there could be some sort of deception in the theme. With a Magician upright, there could be, wonderful things happening and manifestations occurring on both sides of your relationship. But with it in the reverse, there could be some sort of a feeling that someone has deceived or kind of gotten to the relationship with false hopes, or their perspectives have changed on each other. So the first card is you and what you think of this relationship, and that's the Chariot and upright, major arcana again. Wow, so right off the bat you have 2 major arcanas. We'll clarify in a moment here, but it looks like you think that the Chariot represents you and upright, and there should be a lot of willpower in this relationship on your side. Again, this could be vice versa, it could be your person or you yourself, but it looks like you want to work on this relationship, and you're not letting go of the situation. You want to forge ahead, and the Chariot represents a lot of willpower, so you aren't giving up easily on the both of you. This is what your person thinks, and the Lovers in reverse, again, major arcana. So your person might be thinking at this time that there's kind of an upending of the relationship, because with the Lovers in upright, there's also, a perfect harmony or some sort of union that's taken place. But with it in the opposite or reverse, your person might be thinking that they're either there's 2 explanations to this. There might be a duality, Sagittarius, to the person that you're dealing with, or you yourself might feel that way. Kind of the 2 sides of your own personality, or their personality is split. So you may have like a split personality issue, or in hand you probably want to follow your heart, but on the other your head is kind of hurting. You're getting a headache from dealing with all these issues that keep popping up, whether from your past or their past. Maybe there were some past indiscretions or some sort of betrayal, possibly some third-party situations that you can't really get past, or just the level of hurt that has cost both of you in the past. So that could be something that we should look at shortly. So I'm going to clarify that in a moment. So this is what you both think. And now this is what you feel. Wow, Tower in the upright. So another major arcana. So far we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas for you, Sagittarius. So it does look like there's a lot of things going on in this relationship that are they need to be addressed immediately. With the Tower here, there's just a lot of things coming to a climax or a crisis point. So it's a crucial turning point, and you're both at a crossroads. You feel like the issue needs to be upended completely. So meaning that it needs to change right away. Whether I feel like I'm seeing someone who in this relationship thinks that they should completely uproot their home life or place they're living when working, and you as a couple should move to another state or some sort of completely different environment, whether due to your jobs or some sort of living situation that you can't really take anymore. Perhaps you're living in a small community or like an apartment, and you want to move both of you to a house or something, that you want to start looking for a new place that's, can accommodate you and your partner, and, whether you have pets or children, you want to expand on where you're living and make it better. Just a sense of finality that, there's kind of a ultimatum that's been given, whether from you or the other person. If you're not on my side, then we should just end this now before things get bad. Look into that in the moment. What they think or what you think, vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Is Three of Pentacles up in the upright. So there seems to be a feeling of something missing from this relationship. You or your person might feel like kind of doing all that I can, but there's still a feeling that there's an element missing from your plan of action. So perhaps you feel like you're not in a team situation just yet. Like these three shards are not put together at the moment. So you feel like you're in a good team, and they feel like they can work on this with you. However, you're in the tower position and they're in a pentacle situation. So there could be quite an imbalance of things that one party might think that it's a material or financial related issue, and the other just thinks there's just an ultimatum looming over their entire relationship. So these are just reoccurring issues, whether insecurity about what one makes, like how much money one makes again versus the other person, or how much one supports the family, and they're kind of just anchoring on just one person. So there might be some codependency issues in this relationship. And this is what you're doing about it. It says Three of Wands in reverse. Again, this could be you or your person. With the Three of Wands here, with it an upright Three of Wands, it's supposed to be productivity and enthusiasm, but you feel like you're playing a victim blaming game. So you or your person might be kind of very self-limiting in this fact that you're not expanding and you're not going anywhere, because with it upright, you see that this person is going on a journey, but with it in reverse, you're kind of just stuck at the shore and you're not going anywhere. We'll take another look, but it might just be some sort of victim blaming or kind of woe is me type of vibe here. And then you or your person, your person feels like they're in a Two of Pentacles position. And Two of Pentacles is just, again, still very far from the Magician or the Tower or the Chariot here. So they feel like they're putting a lot of issues, kind of just working very hard to keep this relationship going. So Lovers in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, either status quo, or you're just going to have to throw an ultimatum at each other and call it quits. There's nothing they could do at this point. They are just working their butts off for this relationship, and it's really all work and no play. And again, going back to our theme here of the House 5 Sagittarius, you are all about passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity in House 5. So this is kind of like the sun in astrology, the sun card in upright. So there's a lot of childlike innocence in this card. So if you're not getting that from somewhere, this might be a situation, I'm saying, for some of you, that you're just not ready to have children yet, or one of you wants children, but the other one thinks that, there could be this side of the partnership that thinks that, you want to be more practical and prudent with your money, and you don't want to spend too much energy and money on dreams that aren't coming true at this moment. But this person on this side is just, they're thinking something really needs to change, and there's a lot of ambition in this Chariot card here. So let's clarify this. So before we clarify, I'm gonna I had some trouble adjusting to this camera just now. So before we clarify the major arcana cards, let's do a oracle reading first to get the intentions kind of set up, so we can take a closer look at the relationship right now. So I'm reading from Messages of Love first. So what does Sagittarius and their person need to know at this time? Firm boundaries are needed right now, or needed now. So someone in the relationship, whether you or the other person, might have some sort of feeling that there's kind of no boundaries sometimes with you, or you're too much in each other's business sometimes. Whether or not there's a I'm seeing a couple who thinks that there's always someone comparing oneself with another person's mate. So maybe one of you feels like you're always competing against the other, or you could be feeling that your partner is always comparing you to someone that they used to know, perhaps an ex, or another person that they almost gotten married to or engaged to, or maybe their best friend's husband or boyfriend. So there could be an issue where you feel like you're always being pitted against each other. So there's some boundary issues here. And then obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So with boundaries and obstacles going on, there's certainly some past related issues that aren't getting healed and causing kind of a schism or driving a wedge between the both of you at this time. There could be a severe amount of arguing at this time, just bickering in general. Okay, so let's pull some romance angel cards as well. Get out of this kind of woe is me feeling. I feel like your person, either you or your person, I'm pretty sure it's your person, not you, because Sagittarius is usually a pretty upbeat person. They're represented by Jupiter, and there's a lot of optimism. And with a Chariot here, I feel that is you. You're satisfied, but you just want to take it to the next level. So it feels like you're the very ambitious one in this relationship. And the other one is just like slowly working on their pentacles, and they're prudent, but also too conservative for your taste. I feel like, yes, that's it. One of you feels like the other one is too conservative at this time, and you want to move things forward where you want to take more risks. You got to risk it for the biscuit, as they say. So you feel like there should be more movement forging ahead with the Tower and the Chariot here. But you feel like you're going nowhere with the Three of Wands because someone's not cooperating here. So there feels like there's no movement, there's stagnancy. But while this person is just slowly working on keeping this relationship alive with Two of Pentacles, just working hard. Angel card, give your relationship a chance, and is not giving up so easily at this time. So that's great. Let's see what else is here. It says, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So someone is kind of in a hurry to get this over with, either break up or make up, right? So I'm thinking that it's you, Sagittarius, because you're kind of the one driving this relationship. And again, we'll clarify in a moment, but you are in the Chariot position. Whether you are the divine feminine or masculine in this relationship, it seems like you're the masculine in this relationship. It doesn't have to be female or male. It could be non-binary, but just representing your spirit here of the relationship. And then just one more possible outcome is, and then we'll clarify. It says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe you thought this person was going to be on your level more, Sagittarius, but it seems like they're just seeing things very small at this time, and they're thinking pretty small is what you feel. They're not thinking big as you are. So you're kind of trying to bring them onto your level at this time. And this is in no way like you're giving up. I feel like with the Tower here, this was just your very strong need to change them in some way, and they're resisting that change. Okay, so let's get to the clarification. I'm using the Everyday Tarot mini cards to clarify. Okay, so why is the Chariot here? It says Knight of Pentacles. And let's get a second card, the Hangman in upright, Major Arcana. And then the Devil in upright. So with these three cards, there's definitely something in limbo here, and someone is having some obsessive moments with this relationship, either you or your person. Nine of Pentacles is very practical in what they want, and it's they're taking deliberate action on this relationship at this moment. But there could be some codependency issues here with the Devil upright here. Perhaps one of you is addicted to something, work. I'm sensing someone's a workaholic. And then with the hangman here, it's actually in reverse. The hangman in reverse here, no movement, and you feel like you're stuck at some point, as a reluctance to act on what you feel is the best course of action at this time. So we had the Emperor upright in the bottom of the deck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. So really impressive here, Sagittarius. It looks like this is the solution to the problem here, is to become the Emperor in your union here. Could be an Aries, Leo, an Aries that you're dealing with here in your relationship. Could be you that has Aries. You could both be fire signs, although I'm seeing more over here. There's possibly you're dealing with more of an earth sign and possible air sign position. Okay, so let's clarify the lovers on the other person's side here. This is very interesting. I'm going to put the Emperor over here because that is a solution to your issues. So let's keep going here and clarifying. There's some unintentional shuffling ASMR here going on. Hope it's not too loud for you. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse here. Major Arcana again. Oh my gosh. And the Tower in reverse. Oh. And the Four of Pentacles in upright. So I feel like the person you are with, or this could be you, with the Empress in reverse here, there might be infertility issues, or there could be someone who's, again, not willing to have children. And that could be a House 5 situation, as we saw before right here. So there could be someone in the relationship that is either infertile or just impotent. Maybe it could, it doesn't have to be the woman, but there could be an issue where they just don't want kids. So that could be why the Empress is coming out in reverse. Or someone's not taking care of themselves and working too hard. The Tower in reverse for the clarifier of the lovers here. That seems like there's also another feeling of, there's an ultimatum in this relationship at this time. And someone really wants to force an ending of something. And I feel like there's just a lot of constant back and forth. Either, we need to do something about this situation, or you have to change, or I have to change, but you always feel like it's the other person. So there's this victim blaming game here. Said we're going to move, but you are not doing anything about it. You're not taking action. And then the Four of Pentacles, I just feel like someone is being somewhat miserly. Again, with the Pentacles lining up in the situation, this person is very material driven. So they're just basically not looking at the big picture, looking at how much time it's going to take for them to save up for that house, or save up for that move, or save up to start a family. But really, your partner here is pushing for a lot more action in this relationship. So let's take another look let's clarify the Tower here. And then we'll do some secret messages for the singles out there, for the person on their mind. I mean, if you haven't met this person, this is what you're coming up against. One of you has broad expectations and you think the sky's the limit, and the other one's just working very small and cautiously. So you need to get on the kind of the same level, same page in this relationship before things take a sharp turn for the Tower. So you got Three of Cups in upright. Okay, so there's celebration. You've got Eight of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So there might be some stagnancy, not being able to work on what you think is supposed to get you guys to the next level. So you have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles reverse, and the Four of Swords upright, clarifying the Tower here. So at this time, Sagittarius, your person and you are not on the same level, and it is make or break time. So you've already gotten 2 towers. One is what you feel is in the upright, and then one is your person with the clarifying for the lovers in reverse. You have the Tower in reverse. So 2 Tower cards might indicate that there's either a separation that's occurring already, you've already separated, or someone who has an ex that got in the way of the situation, or there's definitely a lot of issues all circulating into a culmination of something that's going to happen very soon. Okay, so let's do one more for the singles out there. Let's do what your twin flame secret message is for Sagittarius. The outcome and solution again is the Emperor. So things need to happen very quickly, and with the Chariot already and the Emperor that we saw, you guys can make this work. You can still make this work. There's a lot of authority in the Emperor, but there's just kind of my way or the highway situation again. So someone has to win in this relationship. Someone has to prevail in order for this relationship to survive. So someone really has to kind of submit to the other. Okay, so let's take a look at your secret messages. What your person secretly wants you to know here, if you're a twin flame Sagittarius. I want you to chase me. Okay, so with the people that are already in the relationship, this could just mean that they want you to get on their level and they want you to chase them as you did before when you were first in this relationship. I'm hiding my true feelings from you. Okay, so this one may be for the single Sagittarius is out there. There's someone out there, perhaps there's a past person that's resurfacing, or they're just not ready to come out with their true feelings about you. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, this one definitely is for the person that you're dealing with right here, because they're just overwhelmed at this point. They don't know what to do. It feels stagnant. There's a lot of Tower moments going on. You're not on each other's page, or even their team. You feel like you're not playing for the same team anymore. And then one more. I regret what I said to you. Okay, so someone said something mean-spirited, perhaps didn't mean it. Was kind of the driving force behind all these issues that are going on with this. Going back to this, like Aries and the Emperor in general, over here, they're meant to be more carefree and childlike and kind of embrace the fun in life. So you guys are taking things too seriously, and I think that with the Magician in reverse, you're self-sabotaging at this point. If you turn this around, everything will go accordingly. It's just you need to work together at this point with, you know, the Emperor here, and kind of get back into that original state of where your relationship was before it turned south. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Again, this is your mid-month to the end of the month reading, Sagittarius. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so...